everyone, this is Elliott Serrano and Jose Melendez coming to you from Dreamland Comics in Schaumburg, Illinois. Thank you for joining us here yet again on the Comic Culture Warrior YouTube channel. We are back from kind of a screwy mix-up in the sequencing of our episodes. The Wolverine episode that you would have seen earlier was actually the first series of segments that we're doing right now. So if you're going, why are they suddenly changing clothes? That's what it was. So we thought we'd try to get a head start on some on that movie review for you guys instead of making you wait a whole week for it.
I mean, technically, all the videos should have been up already before then, but, you know.
Yes, I've been reminded of that. But anyway, we've gotten a lot of feedback on our review of the Avengers Free Comic Book Day issue, which was one of the more popular books that came out on Free Comic Book Day. And the crown jewel of the Free Comic Book Day event was this book right here.
Was that what it was?
That's what it was. That's what they're saying.
Who's saying?
Blackest Night Zero from DC Comics is basically starting off the Blackest Night event in DC.
Yawn.
Yeah. And guys, I know you DC fans have been really looking forward to this, and you're going to get on us about this, but for a Zero issue, you know what? A lot more happened in that Avengers book that happened in this. I mean, that's a sad state of affairs.
It fucking kills me to say that, but that is the goddamn truth.
It is. A lot more happened. What happened here was essentially what we would criticize Bendis of doing in one of his regular books, which is just having the characters standing around and talking.
Right. But here, I understand what they were doing with this for this book, because they want to get people in, they want to get people caught up with what's going on, so they can get into the whole extravaganza of what will be known as Blackest Night. So, there's nothing, until the last couple of pages, there's nothing really new here for fans who've been reading Green Lantern and have been following the DC Universe for months and months and years. So, it's kind of a boring read up until the last couple of pages. Just getting you caught up with what's going on.
Right, and it's funny that,
and typically that's kind of what a Zero is supposed to do, is set everything up.
Yeah, and I mean...
But it just wasn't very interesting.
Yeah, and I mean, it was a free book, so, I mean, fine, you didn't pay anything for it. And,
so much be shit, since we didn't pay anything for it.
Yeah.
Because that's what it's worth.
That's right, because if you pay a lot for it...
We're
yeah.
done. We're done.
Okay, enough of that. But anyway, the thing that got me, though, was for it being a Green Lantern book, it focused so fucking much on Batman. I didn't get that. I didn't get why Hal Jordan is spending so much time thinking about the death of Batman in this book. And Barry Allen is talking about...
What are you talking about? Why? Because they had to set up the ending of this book. That's why he was there. That's the only reason that Green Lantern was there, is so they can show you the ending.
Well, I know, but why does Green Lantern have to be there? You didn't have to do this whole thing just to set that up. You could have had Green Lantern doing something else, reminiscing somewhere else. Did it have to be right there?
Yeah.
At Bruce Wayne's grave?
Yeah. Because that's how the Black Hand finds,
I know, but
still. And Black Hand overhears him talking about Barry Allen and saying, "Oh, it's an unmarked grave. Oh, blah blah blah. That's where he's buried. His bones are in there."
I know. A lot of expository dialogue. And I don't know what... oh, boy. Locust Mortis, you're going to love this.
Lightning bolts everywhere?
Well, no.
Oh.
Who gets resurrected at the end?
Oh.
Oh, man.
Why is he going to love that?
Sue Dibney?
That wasn't Sue Dibney. This is... well, no. This is just... No.
He doesn't resurrect her?
Not yet.
I thought that the fact that you saw that grave was because she was one of the ones being resurrected.
No. Because this is Batman's grave.
Right.
And that's where he's going into. I think you're just seeing the other people who are probably going to be coming into play.
Right, okay. Because I thought... Oh, and then also with Ronnie Raymond.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Elongated Man, Martian Manhunter.
Yeah. Going to be resurrecting all these...
All right, let's finish reviewing this thing. And we'll
in either case. No, but again, it was the whole thing that kills me. And so, in other words, this is... Blackest Night is DC's answer to Marvel Zombies.
And was this a big surprise? Did everybody not know that the Black Hand was a part of? I mean, that's his fucking the Black Lantern ring is his fucking symbol.
Right.
Like, how, is this supposed to be a surprise? Like, oh my god, the Black Hand, where'd he come from?
Yeah.
I kind of knew when I saw the fucking ring.
Right. So Blackest Night is the DC Zombies with lantern rings.
And is
that what it is? That's what I'm getting from it. If someone who doesn't really read it, so
well, maybe. But this is what I'm. After seeing this, and now it's just the fucking mandates coming from Dan DiDio now. Just really fucking getting on my nerves. It's like, so they killed Batman so they can have him be they killed Batman just so he could be a Black Lantern. They killed Martian Manhunter just so he could be a Black Lantern. It's like, was that the mandate for the last year? We're gonna kill certain characters to make them Black Lanterns so they can be in this fucking event.
Yeah.
Now, I have not seen anything that Batman is going to be a Black Lantern. I know that Martian Manhunter is gonna be a Black Lantern. I know that fucking Superman Earth 2 is gonna be a Black Lantern, which is total complete bullshit in my mind. That's like shitting all over that character. And yeah, I do know that there is going to be, but I haven't seen anything definitive that Batman is going to be one. Now, if he is going to be one, that's going to be a horseshit.
The fact that you have Batman's corpse there almost guarantees that he's going to be a Black Lantern. Probably, though not from the beginning. That's going to be one of those things that they put at the, as things are going on and the shit's hitting the fan and things are, and someone's going to go, how can this get any worse? Bam!
And I'll tell you one thing, another thing about this whole Barry Allen being back bullshit. I think it would have meant a lot more. It would have been a much cooler story if this is how they brought Barry Allen back as a Black Lantern and had him be like, one of the most beloved DC characters.
Right.
He's been dead forever, and then you bring him back like this.
Right. That
would have been much more of an impact wherever bullshit's going on in Flash Rebirth.
Right. And speaking of Flash, especially too, I read that Mark Waid interview on Ain't It Cool News, and Mark Waid.
Ain't It Cool News has an awesome Mark Waid interview that you should all go read. It is really awesome.
Talking about how Wally West really was meant to be the Flash from there on out, because he would be the only sidekick to permanently assume the mantle of the hero that he idolized. And this is bringing back Barry Allen is kind of undoing all that. And I love the bit. As an aside, the bit that Mark Waid said about Mark Alessi of Cross Gen Comics. That was really really funny. You guys have got to read. Yeah,
Mark Waid. That guy is just awesome from the standpoint that he just doesn't give a shit and he just lets everything out. And some of the stories about Bill Jamis. Oh awesome.
Man! And I didn't believe half the stuff I was hearing about Bill Jamis until Mark Waid said it. It's got to be true.
I believed everything.
Yeah. Well, the internet.
Prick.
In either case, with Blackest Night, this seems to be an event that I'm sorry, I'm not really jazzed about it.
I mean, Green Lantern came out again this week with the second part of Agent Orange, and I'm still buying Green Lantern and Green Lantern Corps. I like Green Lantern Corps a lot better than the actual Green Lantern comic. But yeah, I mean, we're doing this review based on the Zero issue, kind of like when the Avengers thing. We based that one on just what was in it, and there wasn't anything in here for me, and there was nothing cool, there was nothing unexpected. It just made me angry. Come on, I don't know.
And when you got to say that the Avengers book had more happen than a Green Lantern book, that hurts.
Well, yeah, because this kind of did read like a Brian Michael Bendis book, because it was just Flash and Green Lantern talking for 10 pages.
Well, maybe Jeff Johns thought, wow, Bendis gets away with it.
Well, Jeff Johns is kind of turning into the Brian Michael Bendis of DC. Yeah. But we'll see.
I didn't know that Aquaman had been killed. Man, that's kind of cold-blooded.
Dude, it's been like years.
Well, again, it's because no one knows what to do with that character.
The only good thing that I think is going to come out of this whole thing is that Doug Mankey is taking over the art chores of Green Lantern, and it is going to be awesome.
Wait, Green Lantern or Green Lantern?
Green Lantern.
Green Lantern? Okay, that's
Green Lantern Corps is still going to be Patrick Gleason. Okay. So you're going to have two of comics' current best artists on the Green Lantern books. So from an art standpoint, it's going to be beautiful.
I agree.
The whole writer's side of the bullshit, we'll see. but yeah, I don't know.
Don't worry about it. I picked it up. I put it back down. All right, folks, that ends this review, and we are looking to hear it from you guys on the comment boards. When we come back, we'll rant about something that you would prefer we rant about. See you then.